You might know Aquaman 2 came out not so long ago, and it's doing really bad. I like to say it's sinking down the drain. Looks like it's not going to make profit. But nonetheless, Amber took to social media to thank her fans for the support, and of course, people covered it. Obviously, the support wasn't enough. Obviously, she doesn't have enough fans, but let's see what we got. By the way, people has always been on Amber's side, never missing a chance to say something positive about her. Amber Heard thanks fans for overwhelming support and love after her Aquaman return. From January 3rd, 2024, the actress reprised her role as Mera in Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Now, I will note, they do mention it got cut down. Let's see what we got. Here's what she posted on Instagram. After all this time, Aquaman 2 made its splash. Sorry it's too easy. Not sure what that means, and it wasn't a big splash. Thank you to all my fans for the overwhelming support and love in Mera's Aquaman return. Thank you so much. And that's about it. And of course, as we know, she shuts off comments. I could only imagine what they would have been, but oh well. And she posts this. I think it's an older picture from the set. Whatever it is, I don't think I've ever seen it. It's new to us. Fine. There's the wig again. So People says, on Instagram Wednesday, the actress 37 shared throwback photos from her time filming Aquaman 2, which hit theaters on December 22nd. In the sequel to the 2018 Aquaman, Heard reprises her role as Mera opposite Jason Momoa, Patrick Wilson, Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, and Nicole Kidman, and they quote her down there from Instagram, which I just read. Then they move on. They mention James Wan and the reduced role. During her 2022 defamation trial with ex-husband Johnny Depp, Amber testified that her role in the sequel became very pared down amid negative attention on her personal life, as it should have. I mean, she should have been kicked out completely, but okay. At the bare minimum, it was reduced. Director James Wan, however, told Entertainment Weekly in September that Heard's character's reduced screen time was always part of the plan for the franchise. I always pitched this to everyone from the get-go. The first Aquaman was Arthur and Mera's journey. The second movie was always going to be Arthur and Aurum. So the first was a romance action-adventure movie. The second one is a bromance action-adventure movie, said the director. We'll leave it at that. They say that Heard argued in court. Her reputation took a hit from the trial. That's the saddest story I ever heard. They move on to say that she said she fought really hard to stay in the movie, and she was given new scripts with a reduced role, with a bunch of stuff taken out, but we knew that. That's what they're saying now, though. I guess they're trying to write an article where, oh, she's the victim. She's thanking fans on Instagram for this successful movie. They don't mention it's doing bad, so I guess they want you to think it's successful and that she's getting bad treatment. She's getting the short end of the stick out of all this. Not quite the case. Then they say, last month Momoa 44 told Entertainment Tonight that his future in the titular role depended on box office results from the new installment. I love this character, and I would want to play it for a long time. If the audience loves it, then there's a possibility, but right now, I'm like, it's not looking good. Aquaman 2's out in theaters now. That's it! There's a huge elephant missing here, and that elephant is the movie is sinking down the drain. Right now, it's on about 260 million, and it needs 410 to break even. That's horrible. If you're going to write an article about Amber coming back on social media, don't forget to mention the movie she's in is doing pathetic. Don't try to Frankenstein something together to make it look like she got victimized here and she's thanking her fans for something great when there's not much to thank for. I guess a few positive comments they left her, my queen, and all that crap, fine. But aside from their own circle jerk, there ain't nothing much there. So she peeked her head back out on social media, but due to limitations of comments and things like that, it didn't make much of a splash, didn't mean anything to anyone. Her fans can't even thank her for it on her own social media. And she left X, which is fine too, because without comments, what's the difference? If we can't talk about things she says, debate them, have a conversation under the actual content, it means a lot less. Scale from 1 to 10, I gotta give this article about a 2. I'll give it 1 point for calling attention to Amber posting again on social media. Aside from that, I'd say rubbish. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. Doing pop culture, entertainment, we'll cover Depp and Heard when something comes up. Little Meghan Markle. If you don't subscribe, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.